Howdy everybody in YouTube land. Yet another vintage computer video. There's a few of these on YouTube. This one gets a little more in depth, but this is the IBM L40SX PS2 laptop. This one, it's got a few bugs in the system, literally. So I got two of these. Both of them are in pretty sad condition, you know. Cracks in the plastic, scratches and scuffs and dings and cracks and, you know, all the fun stuff. Like, well, there's one right here. One of them's got a messed up keyboard. The other ones do not. I mean, so I'm going to take two of these and make one unit. However, one thing I noticed right off the bat, I tore one all the way apart. And I didn't even think about making a video, but I just now decided to. So this one has your standard run-of-the-mill chips, i386SX and all that fun stuff. But this board, a little different. Prototype IC chips. So I don't know if the whole machines are prototype or if they're just engineering samples. But that's not the whole point of this video. The point of this video is anybody that owns this machine, if you're watching this video, it's time to pay due diligence, because here's the problem. This machine was acting strangely. They both are, actually. The backlight is really, really dim on both units, and it kind of acts weird. One of them won't read the floppy half the time, and the other one doesn't read it at all. But what I'm finding is this right here. See these capacitors? And it's just like the Mac stuff. You can see the corrosion and leakage there. There's a couple more there. There's one here, one there. It's getting bad. And there's a whole bunch of them in this section over here that need checked. And all these little pico fuses need tested and make sure they're all good. But these guys here are really bad leakers. They're bad. Really bad. So I think what I want to do is I want to recap this whole thing. Also, this unit is not my biggest concern. But this unit wouldn't fire up. Well, it'd fire up, but the hard drive would spinning down. And it's a Connor. These things have a known problem with the head actuator. There's rubber in there that turns to goo, and it'll stick the head actuator from being able to move. So I have to fix that drive if I want to use it. But this one has a good floppy disk drive, while the other one did not. The other one had this hard drive in it, which these are decent drives. They last for a long time. But these, garbage. So, but that's not all. The other thing is the display assembly itself, trying to get that apart. And that's where we come over here. There's two screws that come through the bottom here. One here, one there. And they are T8's security bit. So unless you have a security bit set, I don't have one that small. I just broke the center pin off so I can get the screwdriver in and take it apart, because it's got the same problems. See, here's the inverter board right here. And it's got similar issues. See all the brown crusty crap? She's a leaker. You can see the goo down in there. Oh yeah. You see it. Same thing with the rest of them. So I have to change all these capacitors out. And then it gets better, even on the screen itself. There's even more of them. Although these don't show any signs of leakage yet. But we'll see. They need changed. Definitely need changed. Part number of the display. So that's it in a nutshell. Just have to get these machines back up and running, because I don't really have a use for them. I'm not really a PC collector per se, although I do have a few little odds and ends that are vintage PC hardware, but mostly Apple stuff that I collect. But anyways, this one's going to have the same problem. I got to get that display apart. But like I said, these are in sad condition because Well, see all the scuffs, and especially, I mean, look at the lid. It's pretty bad. So I got to figure out the lesser of the two evils. There's a new old stock one of these on eBay as of right now when this video is recorded. It may not last, but it's like 40 bucks for the whole display assembly replacement, and I don't want to put any money in these machines. I really don't. I just wanted to see what was on the hard drives, if there's any good pieces of software or something I could use. But yeah, I might finish this video and recap them, but before I do, I figured I would at least post this part to let you all know that if you own one of these machines, it's time to take action, because the capacitors are going to start destroying the logic board, the planar, and start causing problems. So figured I would give you all a heads up. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them.